folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Bulldogs will kick this deep to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the USC Trojans offense trots out there to open this game. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches, because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. And the Trojans come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the Trojans are going to keep this drive moving. Productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. To give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Check.
He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's 3rd down now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A play action looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop. It'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another.
Has it back to the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Trojans looking to count the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. The touchdown, Trojans.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Bulldogs offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Not a whole lot of mystery about the way this offense attacks you. You got a quarterback and a wide receiver coming off monster games. The defense has seen the tape all week, but what can they do about it, Kirk?
Well, last week it was just pitch and catch. They pretty much did anything that they wanted to. Quarterback puts up big numbers. Obviously, his go-to target is his receiver. Now here we go. A week later, same offense, same opportunity. What will this defense do to try?
Mixing some blitz, mixing in some zone, just trying not to let this wide receiver go off once again.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, you really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wide out. Makes the catch. the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Plus coverage now from the secondary. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete.
And it brings up 4th down. Dogs will have to kick it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. And here's the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tight end goes in motion. Sticking with the running game. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 23 as he gains some important breathing room.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this possession. Here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the Trojans will line up to boot it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
It's third down for the offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Getting set. Here's second down. And there's the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a big gain.
This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Tackle, but forced down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. This time a completion. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's an outbound. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Off the play fake on first down. Gets made over the middle. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it's a squid kick taken by one of the up men. And he's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And that ball is incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. The Trojans will kick it deep to begin the second half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
He's got room to run. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They're trying to sneak it for the first. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, anytime you come out trailing in the second half, you have the football. You want some momentum. You want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the second half going. With a sack here on third down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this second half.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Dogs will line up to put it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it. Running with purpose. First down, looking for more now. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? You flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. They pinned them inside the 5-yard line.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. That'll be a safety.
Hey, the defense deserves a lot of credit for forcing this safety, obviously. Let's not forget about the punter and the special teams who put this offense in a tough position in the first place. Without that key punt, they would have had a lot more room to work with.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They'll run it here. They got him down out near the 40.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the left. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Trojans will have to punt this one away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Worthy. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And the running back takes the handoff. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49. And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Pulls it in. It's Washington. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that track route and picks up a first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They're going to run it here. As the first down is still going. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. 2nd and goal for the offense. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I do.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, and he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Makes the catch. It's Worthy. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, USC. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the pass is incomplete.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick throw. The catch is made. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game. Man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character's about and how you're not giving up.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Catch made over the middle. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. And the Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're put.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the USC offense is back out on the field. And this home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They'll ride the back again here. He's got the first and still going. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. First down here for this offense. The back's got it. So no gain in what's going to be the final play. The clock is at 0-0. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You could almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.